Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the lighting, it's quite bright. There's not too much I can do about it because, as you guys know, I'm filming on my phone, so the quality isn't great. In this video I just wanted to talk about why I love Harry Potter so much, why it's so important to me, and how I first kind of got into Harry Potter. So for me, I have been into Harry Potter as long as I can remember. I think I was about maybe 5 when I first got into it. I don't remember exactly when this kind of love for Harry Potter started because it's been most of my life, but throughout my childhood I've always just loved it. I remember I was about 6, 7, I was in first year of school, I was in year 1, and I took a Harry Potter book. It was actually The Order of the Phoenix, I think, at the time. And I took it into my teacher. I just said, "You can't read that." And I read it to her. So it's definitely been from a very, very young age. For me, growing up in the household I did, there was a lot of abuse, and it was definitely a very fearful environment. I was often scared and upset and just really doing my best to get through the situation that I was in at home, and I would later end up in foster care. So for me, I could really, really relate to everything that was going on for Harry living with the Dursleys and being stuck in this environment that he didn't want to be in, where they were very emotionally abusive and neglectful. And for me, Harry Potter and the books and things were an escape. They were somewhere I could go to where the things that were going on in my life weren't happening, where there was magic and there was hope and there was people overcoming darkness in their lives. And it was this place that I could go to and be whoever I wanted to be and do whatever I imagined that I could do. And it really showed me that you could overcome these kind of difficulties. Seeing Harry constantly overcoming obstacles in his life and overcoming the loss of his parents and taking that in his stride, for me, really showed me that I could overcome things that were happening for me, and that what was going on in my life couldn't break me if I just continued to face it and continued to have hope and be brave. And I think that is why I love Gryffindor. I think that's why I'm in Gryffindor, is because of all the things I've had to face and the amount of times in my life I've had to be brave and courageous to get through it. And just the whole idea of the wizarding world, I absolutely love. I love the idea of a place, another world, where everything is magical. And I think that really got me through, was having this world I could go to where there was amazing creatures, a whole interesting array of people, where there was literal magic, where you could make anything happen, that as long as you believed you could, you would. And whatever came your way, you could face it together with the people around you. Like how Hermione keeps reminding Harry, we're in this together. You know, having these people that you could look up to and role models that I could look up to, like Dumbledore and Hagrid, and people that I could look up to even if they weren't real. They were role models in my life, and they were people that could take the place of these parents I didn't really have. And after losing my real dad to suicide and finding out about him when I was 12, I began to relate to Harry losing his parents a lot more. And I think that's when my respect for Lily and James really started to begin, was when I started to go through loss myself. I lost my sister when I was 11, and I think that gave me a lot more insight into how Harry felt when he lost people around him. And I think that's why him losing Sirius was such a sad thing for me, was because I could really understand how he felt. And I think that's just why I love it. I could relate to him and I can relate to the other characters, and it was this escape for me, and it showed me how much I could get through, and it gave me hope. I don't think I would have got through my childhood if it wasn't for the Harry Potter books. I don't think I would be who I am if it wasn't for them, and I definitely don't think that I would be here now if it wasn't for the Harry Potter books. I think without the Wizarding World to escape to, I don't think I would have been able to survive and been able to emotionally withstand the amount that went on for me growing up. So I think that's why the quote from J.K. Rowling, "Whether you return by page or by the screen, Hogwarts will always be here to welcome you home." I think that's why that quote resonates so much with me, is because it was this place I could go to, it was this escape, and it still is even now. It always will be, and I think that's why that quote really does resonate with me. But yeah, that's my kind of little overview of why I love Harry Potter so much, what first got me into it. If you guys want to know any more about this, leave a comment, let me know. Like this video if you want to see more like this, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos, and I'll see you guys soon.